Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Battletech, the Kerensky Redux. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 38. So one more pirate one is left, and it's an escort, and then let's take a look at what our reputation is. Our reputation is 89, so it will move to 100 easily with that one. And there is a Titan attack here, defend base. I really don't want to do that. I think 4 skull, defend base. This is going to hit the pirate. Oh, this is against the planetary government. Oh, jeez, okay. Okay, stealing is a form of flattery. This is a capture base against the pirates, right? So it's -8, which would knock us down to 81. And then the maximum you can get from this contract would be 17. I just want the flat 100. I just want to see 100. It's that important to me, and this is against the Magistry of Canopus, which is awesome. If you really wanted to hammer the Magistry of Canopus, we'd do this. Boy, that's tempting. But we're going to have plenty of time to kill the Magistry. I'd rather have this. This is 4 skull. We're going to take some salvage out of this. So let's do this. Let's max out our pirate faction, and then see about doing that one Merrick one, which might be really, really hard. Defend base, but it's against the local government. You know how much I hate hard defend bases when you don't have enough tanks to just absorb. You either got to have, well, here's what you got to have to do a defend base when it's a 4 skull or higher. You have to be able to outright kill mechs really fast. So you either need a marauder that's headshotting. You're just getting lucky and headshotting every turn. And we've seen me do some missions like that. You need that marauder that's headshotting every turn, but you also need other mechs that can kill on their own, and that's why I love having the Annihilator with 4 times Ultra Autocannon 5, because on its own, if you just have it aim at a shoulder, for instance, at a torso, at a side torso, it's going to aim, you do a precise shot with that. It's not only going to hit that and take off the shoulder and the torso and the arm, it's also, the transference is going to go to the core, and a lot of times it can just kill mechs on its own. Or if you just want to core something out, you aim at the core and it's done. It'll kill it. Oh god, I hate this map. Okay. I love the way this map looks. I hate the way it behaves. I hate going all the way around. The only thing I will say about this is thank the maker that Harebrained Schemes put trees out here, because this sucks. This is a sucky escort mission. It's awful. It's awful because it takes so long, because you have to go all the way around this damn thing. Oh, well, look at that. It's a cicada. That would really be the only thing that would make this more enjoyable, is if they were just crappy mechs and we could mill through it. Actually, I want some salvage. There's 6 salvage, so the more good salvage we can get, the better. Let's see who this is. Who is this? It's a 60-10 minute, so it's a quick draw. And again, you know, with the thousands of quick draws, I mean, just surprises me when people on Reddit say, I don't get quick draws. I never see them. It's like, dude, they're everywhere. Okay, so that quick draw, we can pretty much pummel. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to poke all that at him, but I want the Jaeger mech to kill that cicada really fast. So we're going to try to nuke this guy with the Atlas. We're going to try to nuke him with that. And we're going to move the... What we're going to do is move Mr. Hotness around here. And then he's going to sensor lock this thing.
Sensors locked on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So he is just going to do the plowing right there. And it's a cicada. Come on, hurt it. Get it over with. And then I am going to try... Oh, what am I going to do? I can't do anything this turn. I'm not going to waste my Gauss on this. I'm going to try to kill this thing. Not quite.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Now he's going to get close and the grasshopper can finish him off. So I don't have to worry about that. What I do have to worry about is I'm going to have a hard shot here because of the evasion on this goof. Turn a Gauss back on. Yeah, so he didn't even come close. Hit him in the foot. Okay.
Commander.
See if you can make him tipsy. Oh, he hit him in the head, didn't he? He put a AC2 in his head.
Standing by.
This will make you hot, but you can sensor lock next turn.
One less target.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I got a lot of lasers, too. I know you do. You want to sneak a little bit closer? I'll just shoot you from behind.
Standing by.
Alright. Shoot this guy. Give him a little something something for next turn.
Affirmative.
That leg ain't got much left. 38. Only the 3 of them as the blocking force.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Ace Pilot. Wow. Look at you, Ace
Ready
Pilot.
for orders.
No need to tell me twice.
I know. Just the one time. Nope. Not happening. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, sure. Keep poking at him.
Oh, I like that shot.
Me too. I'm going to reserve because I'm going to let my grasshopper rest this turn. Because if we can't headshot something, then we're just going to finish
What's
off
up, boss?
the hard way.
Waiting for my opening.
You're about to get it. Take that quick draw and kill it.
Reporting minimal damage. Receiving you.
Okay, you can't do everything you want to do here. So do this. What's left? Okay,
Ready
you
for orders. Fire stop.
jump and wait because you're going to get fire everything next turn.
Commander.
All you can do is shoot? Oh, well then just terrorize him.
Firing everything I should have run when you had the chance.
Yeah, you should have. Now he's got 32. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So you get him. Tell you what. Aim at his legs because they're really weak.
Taking
They're hurt.
inflicted some heavy damage.
It hurts him. He doesn't like it. Other leg. What's left? 36? You got it. Oh, yeah. Now, we got to do the long walk over there.
Then go down.
That part I really hate.
Moving out.
Oh, I turned him around. It's okay.
On my way.
We got a lot of walking to do. This
On
is
my way.
always the suckiest part of this. Come on with the foot shuffling thing. You look like Ryan Leaf. Knock it off.
Moving to position.
Onward. Right, Commander.
Coordinates received.
This is the part I hate about escorts. It's just the unbearable amount of time you have to spend moving into position. And then I want that Atlas in front
Position.
with the grasshopper
Acknowledged.
and him.
You
So I got move them beyond, of course, and then cars are gonna pop over here, and it's just ugh.
On my way.
You stay behind him.
What can I do for you?
You stay there. One more turn. Because you got to get these guys out in front of the cars as far as you can. Because the cars can move so dang fast. And then you're behind them, and then they're getting shot at. Oops, I did the wrong thing here. No, that's okay. Give me more time to
Ready
move.
for orders.
Moving to
Okay.
position.
Get up here.
On my way.
Uh-huh.
Alright, spring the trap. Doink. What do we got here? No cars? No enemy cars? And then these guys, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they don't even know what a convoy... What did this guy do? He had to take a leak, so he pulled over up on this mountain, up on this hill. He's like, dudes, this guy knows what a convoy is. He's taking off. This guy's coming to check to see if he can get his fly up and down correctly. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Heading out.
Okay. Here's where it gets interesting. How much time do we actually have with the grasshopper?
Waiting on you, Commander.
That's the question. Can we get the grasshopper in position to shoot people in the back before the convoy gets over there? Because if you can, it's really fun. I don't think so. That one's too fast. That one is way too fast. Okay, that's not going to happen. We can still make him flank and make him think, so. Because your enemies are going to come. They're going to get landed in an airplane. In a Leopard. It's going to land right over here. In fact, it's going to land right about right there. If you can get in cover up here, you can shoot into their backs.
Orders.
But I don't think we have enough time. I don't think we have enough time to get up there. Okay, stop attacking the new cat through the window. Come on now.
On the move.
And this person, I want to get kind of up here.
Moving out.
Yeah, if you have really slow cars here, you can get somebody up there in time, but oh my gosh, he's right inside. So here they come. See, actually they landed right about where I would have been. Oh my god, I had a guy right next to him. So what do we got? We got 3 of them, and one of them is a Black Knight, one of them is a Cicada, and one of them is a Rifleman. Okay.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way
Don't
soon.
tell me what to do, Darius. I know more about this than you do. You might want to shut up. Seriously, if I could fire him, I would. And you can actually go into the game and turn the voices off. But the problem is turning Darius's voice off also turns off everybody else's voice. So it turns off like all the party banter between the mech warriors. It turns off all their really cool lines like, "Come on, let's go." So that's always really disappointing. Yeah, I like it when I can't hear Darius. That makes me happy because he's lame. And I don't fault the voice actor either. It's not his fault. I'm sure they asked him to do it that way. They're like, be smug. Be really smug.
Yeah, Commander.
It's like, oh man. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So,
For you.
what do you got? You got this turkey? He's a cicada. Oh man. Can you do any better than that? Okay, fine. Those other ones are going to take so long to get up there. Oh my gosh, it's going to take them at least 2 more turns. Wow.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, I'm just going to have him sprint then. So he can stay close to these guys. And he'd be useful the next turn. Okay, you
Waiting on you, Commander.
got a plan for you. I don't necessarily want you to get shot by those guys.
Up high.
But, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Sensor lock this turkey.
I've got a sensor lock.
And guess what? We have lined up over here.
I hear ya.
If my computer will work.
Coordinates received.
Yay. Look at you. Oh, it's too far. It's too far. Well, you still have to take the shot. Leg. Too bad. Damage reduction. Not good. Too far away. That one fast car. I hate it when they do this with the convoys. First of all, a convoy, by definition, all the cars stay together.
Damage minimal.
Like, I don't know who worked at Harebrained Schemes, but they didn't talk to anybody in the military. You go as slow as the slowest vehicle goes. That is a convoy. And you stick together. Oh. When I first started playing this game, it absolutely killed me to watch these convoys. I was just like, this is not how it's done.
Standing by.
So yeah.
No sweat.
Just frustrating. Okay, now you can get... Oh my god. You don't have enough resolve. Okay, since you don't have enough resolve, shoot this thing.
All weapons.
Oh my god, did you just miss all three things?
Hey, stay in the crosshairs.
You're fired. You're just fired. I don't want you on the team anymore. Sorry. It's not me, it's you. The Black Knight is seriously like the best looking mech in the game.
What's up, boss?
I think it's awesome. Go over here.
Confirm.
I'm not worried about that cicada hitting anybody and doing anything to it, so I'd rather he go over here and just bug zap. Yeah, hit him in the leg as many times as you want to. That'd be great. Schleppener. He's got a lot of energy weapons, and now he's going to kill that thing. The APCs are pretty tough, but look, yeah, he's about to... Oh, and there's still one left. The cool thing about them not all being in there, other than they're going to get shot, is that it gives us time to kill all these mechs before they take off, because I hate that whole double move thing. Drives me nuts. So, the other problem here is that I don't have any damage reduction, so... Seriously, I'm not worried about that guy. This guy here is much bigger trouble. So is he. Let's do this. Let's split. I need to take off a little bit of the other guy. I want to headshot that Black Knight, but I also want to headshot that Rifleman. The Rifleman only has the PPCs, though. He's just going to get really hot. He doesn't have the AC-10s, so... Let's see if we can headshot the Black Knight next turn. Alright, now...
Yes, Commander.
Do you have enough?
No need to tell me twice.
Shoot this thing. Doink.
Take this.
Peekaboo. Mommy.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
I saw it, and it was awesome. Trust me.
Receiving you.
Rolling.
Okay, let's hurt this guy. I love that sound. The sound of those autocannons is fantastic.
Standing by.
He's just going to try to get up here behind. He's not going to be able to shoot all his weapons, but if he can shoot some of them... Doink. 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 There we go.
Enemy down.
I love the way a Jaeger mech looks. Just looking at it, it looks awesome. It's like, you shot my Black Knight. E5. Okay, they're going to leave this turn. So, Atlas, you could do us a big favor by killing this thing, or at least putting it on the ground. Would be great. Although you're kind of hot, aren't you? Let's do this. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Solid connection on that one.
Okay. Varger. Valger Corvallis. And it's away. The first dropship is away. We're in the exit zone with our Marauder. That's funny. So he gets to move. Oh, but we get to go first. That's awesome.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, because our mechs. Nice.
You betcha.
Oh, what is... Oh, it's his legs. Okay.
Commencing Alpha strike.
Oh, that did take a leg out. That means the... I think...
Want some more? Huh?
Well, a bunch of different people can shoot him in the legs now. I think the Grasshopper's too hot. Grasshopper didn't get to shoot anybody in the back.
Orders?
So you're just going to have to trust me that it's an awesome backstabber. We've been kind of limited here by the fact that we've had turrets and all kinds of other things that prevented us from getting around behind people. So, but it is the very grown-up version of the Firestarter, which I like a lot. I mean, I would hope by whatever we're in 30 some episodes now into this series, I would hope everybody would understand how useful the Firestarter has been the way I've got it configured. You know, I know a lot of you love your flamethrowers, but it just machine guns and short lasers, baby, they kick butt. Okay, Black Knight, we get a full completed one of those. We get, okay, this completes a rifleman, this completes a dragon. So then I'm just going to grab like the next biggest thing. And I'm just going to make sure there's nothing really cool. Like 21 million. That's nice. 22 basically. Make sure there's nothing really cool there, like a minus 35 stability gyro or a +3 cockpit mod or a 30% heat bank. So here we are. I forgot to unpause it, but put all the mechs. We got 4 mechs out of that deal. So let's look at our contracts. Yeah, so there's this defend base. I just don't want to do that. This is ambush a convoy against the free worlds, but this is the one capture base. Oh, it's against local pirates, so I don't want to touch it. So I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do that defend base one. We're at 99. Okay, I would expect a black market invitation after that. Let's hit the store. Make sure we bought everything we want to. Okay, so Commando.
New equipment available.
To get rid of that. There's a Javelin part. 2-3 Jenners.
New equipment available.
Right now I'm at the stage of the game where I'm not buying everything in here, but I'm buying it if it completes a mech. And that's just because of the money situation. Because I gotta have 20 million in the bank in case we run across 6 Annihilator parts or a bunch of Atlas 2 parts or more Gauss rifles or a bunch of autocannons and all that stuff. So those are the reasons for those decisions.
New equipment available.
Because I know people are gonna ask. Trebuchet. So as long as we're completing mechs, there's a Marauder 3R. We don't need it. We've got our Marauders. But we'll sell the extras here. Again. So, Commando. Jenner. Thunderbolts. Really popular. Thunderbolts, man. They're one of the more common mechs that you're going to see. We could sell an urban mech, in fact. Okay. So what's that do for this score up here? We're at 7.72. We just need more bigger mechs, really, to get that score. So let's go to hiring hall just to check in case there's somebody awesome and we want to drop one of our scrubs. There's Showboat, but again, I don't care about surefooting. So Showboat, you look really cool. That's a great picture. Jeez, I like that. I love her hair. That's awesome. But no, I can't use you. So navigation of the star map. We go from Casilda to Early Dawn. We skip over Hester because there's no direct route. So you go like this. And actually, we do this. And this gets us all the way to Brixtana. So we're checking along the way, along the path. We're gonna go,
Calculating course now, Commander.
and on the first day, I'm gonna stop and check mech situation and see what order I want to put things in. The Jaeger mech is being worked on. Our second Jaeger mech. That's nice. I'd like to have that. I think more. I'd like to have this Kintaro, because these are like 2 skull systems that we're going to next. And if I need it, I want that one. And then the Battlemaster needs to be moved up, because that Battlemaster is got our mortar. And a bunch of pilots came back. Packer's going to come back. Moonlighting with a medium laser. Keep working on it. Low spirits and you lose a medium laser. No big deal. Packer. The Kintaro's coming back in 2 days. That's awesome. Or it's getting built in 2 days. It's not coming back. We haven't had it yet. It's going to be fun to play with. You're going to get to see a massive amount of damage in a single turn. The Battlemaster. 7-8 days. Cool. Alright. Battlemaster won't be ready by the time we land on this next system if Early Dawn has good so yeah, we're in Casilda, so check Casilda. Where are we? Oh, that was Zathras, right? Okay, so yeah, now we're in Casilda. Visited, it says, yes, because we're here. Let's look at the contracts. Still haven't got that pirate invite. Come on, pirates. Give me the invite before I get there. A bunch of low-level stuff. There's this. Okay, so this. Against mech with Canopian heraldry. That's pirates. This is local government. Joint operation against local government. Local government. His Merrick, so this is against Merrick. Code of Silence. Oh, so there's only one here. Let's see what the store looks like. There's only one here that, and we can do it on the way back out if we wanted to. Riflemen, autocannons, lasers, short lasers, AC ammo, no Gauss ammo. Okay, I'm skipping it. Skipping it so we can get our big mech back. There was only one mission there that was against the Magistry of Canopus. So we could do the we could do those missions if we want, but I don't want to. I'll do them on the way out. Remember, we're going to go down to Brixton and then we're going to turn around. In the old version, in the original version of this game, before the DLCs were released, there were only 170 star systems, and so you had to hit them all, and there were a lot at dead ends, so you had to go in and come back out. Early Dawn. Oh, a bunch of plus lasers. And a heat bank, not the good one though. -3 per turn isn't too bad. AC missiles. I still don't see any Gauss. That's too bad. We should get him at Brixtana. What do the contracts look like here? Oh, and there's a bunch we can't do because they're all for the Magistry of Canopus. This one. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so we keep going. We go to Brixtana then. Wow. That's interesting. They were all for the Magistry. Jeez. Oh. We're getting star systems visited. Okay. Brixtana store. This should have some good stuff, hopefully. There's pieces of an awesome. Javelin, Griffin, Jenner, Warhammer. What else they got for us? Extended range laser. Extended range PPC. Heatsink. Gauss ammo, thank God. Okay. What's the contracts look like? And it's pirate, and we didn't get the pirate invite, so that's too bad. Well, let's hope there's a whole bunch of missions against the Magistry of Canopus, because that's what we really need. Carrier. This is against pirates. This is against pirates. This is against Capellan. This is against the Magistry of Canopus. Okay. Well, there's only one there. All right. Well, for the Gauss ammo alone, and because it's a dead end and we have to turn around. So, yeah, we have to do it.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
This helps us with star systems completion more than anything, but I'm really disappointed at the missions that that we had along the way. So those were terrible. But we got our Big Mech back. We got our financial support here.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Visit the store, buy a bunch of gas. We're going to fix our Atlas on the way out of here. Buy a ton.
New equipment available. New equipment available.
Alright, we bought 10 of those. Let's do contracts. Well, here we go. This is a war criminal. Assassination, and it's against the Magistry of Canopus. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's go look at our Magistry. We have to make sure we tank Magistry by the time we get out of all of these systems. So this is going to be a case where I'm going to do this. War criminal. I'm going to do this and tank it. We get 10 for the Capellan, which is great, but it also makes it the most we can get against the Magistry. So we're going to do a faction mission here. And then the rest of these are just going to be, you know, what we get. But the cool part is we got some mechs back. This is 2.5 skull system. So here's what I want to do. At 2.5 skull, I think we're going to have a chance to use some different mechs. Oh, I kind of want to take the Battle Master, though, so it can blow up any little mechs. But no, let's do this. This will be fun. This will be fun. We're going to take our Kintaro, and we're going to let somebody who has... We don't have enough pilots with that, do we? With this. Oh, Chrome's the only one. We got to get more. Okay. All right. I don't care about what slot that moves in so much. Let's grab one of these people, like Packer. Packer would be a good choice. Yeah, Packer. Let's do that. So, yep. I want to see this Kintaro. I have never, I don't think I've ever configured a Kintaro that does this much damage in one turn. Potentially 260 damage in one turn. I usually err on the side of more missiles and less damage, so you can shoot more. But it's going to get so hot that it might as well just shoot and then take a turn off. Or 2 turns, you know, as it gets itself in position for the next shot. I just want to see how it functions. I want to experiment here and see if it's a case of we should take the extra SRM-6 off the arm and put the SRM-4 back and either add more ammo or add some kind of heat sink to it. Cool thing will be the Atlas is going to get its Gauss after this system. Okay, and it's that punk. Great. And where is everybody else? They're up there. And they're behind us, right? We've done this one before. This sucks. Okay. Let's go.
Position confirmed. Location confirmed.
This sucks. You gotta go around here
This
and...
looks like a prime spot for
Shut
an
up,
ambush.
Darius.
Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
You are worse than everybody's mama. You're just...
On my way.
It's like, you know what I'd rather you do? Give me some cookies. Put some cookies in my lunch and leave me a note that says you love me. But stop telling me, especially stop telling me when I see a base for the first time, the area isn't clear. It's like, your room isn't clean. Mom, I just got 1 foot in the door. How can I clean it? I haven't had any time. Don't do this to me. Alright, Kintaro. I want to see you blow something up. Hey, look. Oh, it's a little tiny locust. You little locust. You cute little locust. Oh, he went all the way around. That's funny. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a griffin. Well, how much fun is that going to be? Griffin. Who's the big one back here then?
Roger.
Thunderbolt.
Standing
Dragon. Hey now. You should be shooting at this guy. He's bigger.
Damage is light.
Okay.
What's up, boss?
If we're going to headshot anybody, it's going to be the dragon.
On the move.
So let's you and me shoot at this guy. Let's do this. Let's just split and take some evasion off of both of them. Actually, you know what? No, do this. Really hammer that guy.
Roger.
If you can. Put the hurt on him.
Yes, Commander.
You aren't going to do anything this turn. Except for this. And then this guy is going to shoot at that guy. Oh, looked like he was hitting him in the head there. It's like, oh, is he going to accidentally shoot him in the head?
Orders.
Can you shoot everything at him? You can, but it's really kind of crummy numbers, isn't it? What happens if you... Oh, you can't get up there. Okay, I'm going to move you here. Things are going to change. Here comes the locust.
Ready for orders.
You can see what? From where? From who? From where? Go down there and shoot him. Okay.
Moving to position.
What are you to hit him? 95% it says, but there's some evasion involved. So I'm okay with you taking a shot at him instead.
Firing everything I've got.
Because, you know, that's a better outcome. Something dying is a better outcome. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
You can shoot that thing, or you can shoot that thing. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm going to shoot this thing. I don't think he liked that. Let's watch the dragon move and lose some of his evasion. Hey, what you doing, Pud? So I'm just coming up here to sniff everything that's on the table. That's all.
Waiting for orders.
Sniffing it all.
Engaging local target.
I love seeing locusts die. Especially because at the beginning of the game, it's so hard for you to kill because you've got garbage. Okay, now you got a chance here, buddy. What? Oh, yeah. Look at this. Okay. 300 ammo. You're going to chew up a lot of it. Ready?
Reporting critical hit.
That wasn't too bad. I dig that. How hot did he get?
Standing by.
He didn't even get that hot.
What's up, boss?
Oh, man.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That's kind of awesome. What are you doing?
Take this.
No head hits there. Well,
Commander.
since you didn't get that hot, do it again. Oh my goodness.
Solid connection, that one.
It's pretty good.
Receiving it.
And it's not lights out, but it's pretty good. I'm okay with that. I mean, when you've got those missions later in the game when they're giving you a 200-ton limit to drop with, a Kintaro is one of the things that I want to have.
Orders?
I gotta have that. Okay, so let's do this. You're hot. Too hot. Hot damn. Police and the firemen. Too hot. Okay, so Kintaro's a little warm. So I got an idea. This turn he can sensor lock. What's this 35-ton mech over here? It's a Jenner. Oh, for shame. That
Yes, Commander.
the thing's gonna die.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Shoot it, but just give it your lasers. Take a turn off here. Pop go the weasel? No?
Commander?
Get it.
Got it.
Well, it fell down.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oops.
It's go time.
It's go time, but yeah, it got up. Okay. I think I know what I'd like to do here.
Receiving you.
Shoot its other leg out. Yeah.
Hope you can salvage that.
Cause in that guy over there,
I hear you.
let's see.
Assassination.
That thing's handling its heat way better than I thought it was gonna. Of course, this biome helps, but still, it's not what I was
What
expecting.
can I do for you?
You wouldn't want to take that to a hot world for sure, but that's the other thing.
Good to go.
All right, shoot those. Make him think twice about coming out of that hole. Really? He did think twice. He's like, I don't know if I really want to do that.
Got a lock. Waiting for the right move.
I hear you.
Marauder. I'm gonna kind of sit here and wait for these things to come to me, because I don't know what else is out there.
Everything you got.
Okay, now he's gonna show his face. Awesome. Maybe the Atlas can take a turn off here.
What's up, boss? Orders.
Kintaro.
Good to go.
There's only 2 more left, so there's him and one other one. Oh no. Tell you what then. Just sensor lock, baby. Don't waste all those missiles.
Sensors locked on.
If you don't have a good shot, don't waste them.
Standing by.
I don't care about headshotting it, but since we got the resolve and stuff.
Commencing alpha strike.
Oh, that was an awful shot. She hit the dirt. Holy cow. That was awful.
Take the shot.
It doesn't have a lot of weapons left now, does it?
Critical hit, Commander.
Critical. Oh, the pilot's incapacitated. Okay, where are the rest of these goons? There's that.
Hit him high.
Let's hit him hard. Okay. You want to move up so you maybe can sensor lock and then shoot it maybe next turn? Is that our target? Nope, that's a Thunderbolt. Okay, that's not our target. We're not worried about that one. I'm going to move over here to get in this cover next turn.
Coordinates received.
Zap. Bug zapper. Oh, man.
Stay down.
Okay. Show us the money.
Heading out.
Say the idea.
Moving out.
Where is it? Where's the war criminal? Oh, it's way over there? Oh, jeez. Really? Okay. Well, we'll go that way.
Moving out.
Goodness gracious.
On my way.
Let's go get it, if that's the way we gotta go.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Coordinates received. I copy. Moving to position.
Kintaro. Okay, yeah, you can move over here. Yegamek.
On my way.
No sweat.
It's a pack of good looking mechs there. That red and black, always sharp. Looks good. Come on, above the fold. Let's get over here. You know you wanna. Oh, come on, you coward.
Standing by.
Yep. I'm gonna move you way up here.
Full speed. No target.
Make him come up here.
Receiving you.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
This thing's gonna want to shoot at me, and I don't care. I'll put him out of his misery.
Roger that. Commander. Pulling off.
Okay, do it. Bring it. Yes, use those jets. I know you're gonna shoot at my. Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot at my Marauder. I thought that was the one he'd be shooting for,
Damage.
gunning for. Okay, well in that case,
Commander. Acknowledge.
he doesn't have a lot of armor, does he? Oh boy. Yeah, not a lot of armor on that one.
Heavy damage.
War criminal. Apparently he wasn't able to use his ill-gotten gains to pay for better mech armor.
All weapons.
That's always nice. That's always a really nice way to do things right there. Well, there we go.
Mission successful.
So, do what missions we can in the system and backtrack our way out. I'm so sad that we couldn't get the pirate invite before we got here. That's disappointing. But that's the thing about career mode, is that every one of them is different. I mean, I kind of knew when I was going through the last one, I was like, this is the best chance I've had to do Kerensky in forever, because things were just falling into place in every single system. And it kind of felt perfect. Here I've had some struggles, but I still feel really good because of the timeline of where I am and where I need to be. For instance, checking the record of my Kerensky run, I didn't get my first 10K towards this score. I didn't get my first 10K here until day 753. The drives for the Argo were not upgraded until day 820. We got them a long time ago. But I did get my first Annihilator really close to here. Day 849 is when I got my first Annihilator. So, anyway, let's take a look at contracts. The Capellan one's great. We're going to do these. It's a straight up recovery. It's against the pirates. That's boo. I don't like that, but you got to do it. So, the Kintaro was fun. Now I just want to make sure stuff dies. So, you can pilot that. The Battlemaster, do I want you moving? Do you need to move initiative that far ahead? Probably. This Packer, you did alright in the Jaeger mech, so keep going and getting some experience in that thing. That'll be alright. Let's do this. It's a recovery. There's 6 pieces of salvage, so you kind of automatically know at 6 pieces of salvage that it's going to be 2 groups. It's going to be 2 things you have to recover, so it's a total of 8 mechs. You see a salvage of 4/17 on a recovery. It can be either or. It can be a single piece that you have to get, or it can be 2 things you have to recover. So you can be facing 1 or 2 groups. But when you see 6, you pretty much know for sure that's going to be 2 things. It's going to be 2 full groups. So, and it may even relate to some of this text, but honest to God, after the first career mode run I did, I stopped paying attention to all this text. I just started paying attention to the missions. I feel like Cypher explaining the Matrix to people. It's like I don't see the code anymore. I just see blonde, brunette, redhead. I mean, I look and I see salvage, skulls. Okay, payout. Those are the things I determine to look at how hard the mission is going to be. You know.
Command interface initiated.
You want to do what with my mech? Yang says for the 800th time. And so right here we have, it's a single salvage with 6 pieces. So here's the other thing that tells me. If you get a single salvage mission with with one thing to on a recovery mission where you only have to recover one thing, then that tells me you should probably be getting some tougher mechs. I would hope.
I copy.
But we'll see. There's just going to be... It's just a 6, and that's what it is. Okay, enemy contact. Let's go Battlemaster.
On the move.
Jaeger mech. Pokey stick. What do we got? Got a 25-ton mech and a 70-ton mech. That's a disparity.
I got something.
And a 50-ton mech. So what is this? Do we have any more? Archer. I have a bunch of LRMs, he says. I'm like, really? Have you seen my LRMs, buddy? Because I got them too.
Position confirmed.
Where's the 4th mech? Right there. And it's a 90 tons. So you should look at the disparity. 25 tons, 50 tons, 90 tons, and 70 tons. That's why there's 6 pieces of salvage, in my opinion. I think that's how the game works it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to launch this right behind this guy and hope that it blows out the back of his armor and kills him. Because it quite often can do that with the little tiny mechs. Oh, how'd that feel? That had the feel and shape of maybe a Cyclops. Could be a Highlander
Ready
though.
for orders.
Sure. Shall we punish this guy or shall we just make him wobble? Let's just make him wobble.
Commander.
Before okay.
What can I do for
You we're gonna see if we can kill this thing this turn. Oh, it's a commando. How's your back look? You sunburned? Oh, not that bad actually. Wow.
Moving out.
Well, let's kill him from the front then.
Solid connection, that one.
He's like, I shouldn't have been hanging around these guys. They're too big for me. Oh, but he's angry. Look how angry he is. He's like a little hornet.
Barely hit, Commander.
Okay.
I hear ya.
You don't have a good shot here because of the damage reduction, but you do have the resolve. So in case we can get lucky, poke him.
Commencing Alpha strike.
You know, that's why we do those things, because sometimes they work.
Bang! You're dead.
Yep. Oh, look, it's a hunchback, but it's only the
Ready for orders.
it's only the little shooter. You can shoot him with a large laser and an LRM-20 and probably kill him. So why don't you do that?
Confirmed. Hostile removed.
It's like your little kid brother when you know you're gonna go play pool with all the boys and he's like 6 years younger than you. It's like, I'm not sure you should be hanging around here, man. I don't think you can handle this. And it's a Highlander. The Highlander 732B is the good one, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's got ballistic hardpoint, so you can put a Gauss rifle on it, and you can put like 2 LRM-20s on it, and you can turn it into basically an Atlas, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna have him shoot at this guy. So we're gonna try to headshot the Highlander, so everybody else can just worry about killing the Hunchback.
Commander.
Get a better shot here. There you go.
Roger that.
There you go. Not him, but him. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. He's going to move up. What's he going to do?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Can you get a good shot at him? I think so.
Affirmative.
Again, lots of damage reduction, so. But that's why you like the Gauss. It penetrates armor and
And stay down.
it bangs things hard.
Waiting for orders.
It bangs things hard.
Acknowledged.
She bang. Right there at the side of all his weapons. I'm sure he's not appreciating that very much. Gonna have to make sure Packer gets some points in gunnery though. 65% every time is not ideal. Like a little bit more than that. That's happening. He's gonna rush up here, stay in cover, be smart, shoot the battle master. That's a lot of lasers. Look, he's still kind of on fire there. What do you got for me? Reserve, reserve. Okay, what do you got? You're too hot. Hot damn. About to lose all his weapons here.
Board a critical hit.
And when that happens, he's not going to care anymore.
Locked on.
These things sure always seem like they can take a lot of punishment. Oh, there's the knockdown. Nice. Alright, well. Take down his legion. Let's get up 22 points.
That's going to hurt.
Yes, yes it will. And we've been in that situation, so we know how much that sucks. Oops, there goes all his weapons. Except for like one left-hander, you know.
Let's do this.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Doink.
All weapons.
And the head goes down.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Only just.
On the move. Aye, aye. Good to go.
No sweat.
Heading out.
Hey, hey, hey. Let's finish this off and go home.
The asset, Commander.
Hot dog. Well, you know what time it is? It's time for more whiskey. That's what it is. Cause this is empty. There's like a drop, like an eyedropper drop. It's just not enough. It's not enough. Well, hit the pirates with us a little bit there. Highlander, very nice. That's the 733P. I think we already have one of those, in fact. Archer, we'll take that. That's another completed mech, and it's a heavy, so 22 street value. Gotta like that. I was thinking there was a heat bank or something in the store that I want to buy. I want to go to the store and buy all this stuff, so I don't forget it. I feel like that's a safe thing to do. Buy the things that I really want to buy in the store first. We already bought the Gauss ammo. But buy the things that I really want to buy first, and then still check the store before you leave. You know, so you're getting the double check in there. Like, 733P. So what do we already have? We have a Highlander, and we haven't done anything. And it's the 733P. Okay. These, yeah, they're not my favorite. But, yeah, they're not my favorite. There's no buts about it. Because it doesn't have a ballistic hard point. If you don't have a ballistic hard point, I'm not very excited about it. Contracts. Okay, cleaning out the mercs is going to do what? Pirates. Biological sample is against the Capellans. Let's go look at reputation here. There's only 2 that we can do left. Reputation-wise, I really don't want to punch the Capellans down any more than that. And the free worlds are at 70, so I think we're good to just leave this system. So there's an awesome 2 parts of a javelin, which finishes a javelin. 2 parts of a Jenner, a warhammer, which we can finish. Extended range laser, very nice. You know, but just it's not fantastic. Extended range PPC, 60 damage, 45 heat, generates so much heat, just makes me cringe just looking at it. So yeah, there's nothing else here. So we're gonna leave this system and work our way back out. And we come to the end of another episode. I'm your host, Colors Fade. If you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. My Patreon is listed in the description box below, and if you have a question or comment, leave it and I'll do my best to respond. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.